11 dry fire, how to run with the gun without getting disqualified. About 80% of people get disqualified here. So this is one of those videos I go safety, very strict, please rewatch and go rehearse. Go dry fire over and over because your body is not going to remember once that beep goes on a competition stage. So couple of rules that are ruled by this rule here. There is the 180 rule, which basically means that it's 90 degrees perpendicular to the backstop, an invisible 180 degree line over here, which basically means that I've got 180 degrees of safety of pointing my gun. I cannot break the 180 in any direction because then I get disqualified. The other rule that is there is that if I have to travel in any direction and I've got more than 3 steps, it means that I have to have my finger off the trigger. If not, you're going to get disqualified. So how does that work then? Let's discuss first the running mechanics. If I'm running, sprinting, obviously full swings and everything, I'm going to get there much quicker. But look what happens. I'm flagging my arm there. If I'm running, I'm going to be flagging my leg there. If I've got full swing, I'm just going to turn so you can see the 180 rule. I'm going to be breaking the 180 rule about there. And I can't do that. If I'm running to my left, because of how my mechanics work, the gun's going to be pointed towards the inside. I'm going to be breaking the 180 rule there because, again, I'm going to be flagging people because, again, there's going to be audience here. I get disqualified for that. You see why it's dangerous. See why people get disqualified because then you're going to be pointing at audience or your spectators. So cannot do that. So then how do you run to your left? I would say behave like a T-Rex. You know T-Rex, the dinosaur with small arms? You will see a lot of shooters having this kind of run because, again, I'm pointing in the same direction. 180, I'm not breaking. And also the other thing about it, finger off. And I'm pointing in the same direction towards the inside of the range. So that's the other thing that you gotta be understanding here. T-Rex arms, or you will see this kind of running also. If I'm running to my right, similarly, you might think, because of the gun pointing in this way, it might be easier. But again, I might be flagging my arm as I'm running here. And again, I want to be the T-Rex arms to run into the next position. And that's why we run a little bit funny in that sense. If I have to run backwards to get into position, and it's on my right hand side, that's what I have to do. Just turn to your right and then run towards the position because as I get there, hands easy on target. If I'm running backwards and my target's on my left, that's what I have to do. Turn to your left and then drag the gun behind you like I'm doing now, point it in the same direction, finger off, and then run into the next position, get there. As I get there, hands together on target. If I'm running forward, same thing. T-Rex arms, already pointed in the same direction, so all good. And remember, finger off the trigger if you've got 2 or 3 more steps going in either direction.